better because I was like, I stopped spinning early before the thing. You know what I'm saying? Right. Hey, what's going on, y'all? I just woke up. I had no shower. All I did was that sun here in South Florida, it take you out. Okay. All I did was brush my teeth and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even make it to the damn beach or pool like I was supposed to. I ended up working. Hey guys, what's going on? Don't worry, I'm gonna shower tonight. We got a special segment for YouTube. I haven't done anything special for YouTube in a minute. Well, since the Rocky interview. That was about it. But yeah, we got something special for YouTube because you guys, you know, y'all mess with me the long way. You know, it's been a long time. You know what I'm saying? I said, you know what? I'm gonna give them a little taste of what TashaKLive.com is about. All right. Now, before we get into what you guys are about to see, of course, it was the worst, the most, what did I say? The messiest, most embarrassing interview I've ever done in my life. Okay. And when I say I meant that, I meant that. All right, y'all are going to see that in this particular interview that I'm doing. Y'all asking who they are. No one knows. Okay? You're asking who the women are, who the hoes are that we interviewed. No one knows. Okay? But you will, I guess, somewhat get to know them today. All right? But listen, before we get into specifics, okay, because I got a few things I want to discuss with y'all before we play this here interview, okay? And then head to TashaKLive.com tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our commentary-based show and exclusive-based show and wine-spilling show. And I'm going to tell you what went down with me and Rocky's niece over the internet. What was that tip about making a party in the email? It wasn't a tip? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought somebody had sent in a tip about making a party. I said, what happened? Okay, she got the emails up in front of me like, boom, okay? Oh, okay. Yeah, we're going to be talking about the Bible. I got something I got to talk about when it comes to the Bible. All right. I'm tired of folks coming for me in this whole gossip platform. We're going to discuss something one-on-one. We here. Okay. Also, the blue checks. All these celebrities have, this going on. Everybody's in an uproar. I don't know why. Okay. Tyrese and Paul Walker screwing the same women as if there's not enough women in the world. They have to share the same ones. Okay. Even after death. I mean, afterlife, sorry. Akon coming for Twitter. And then he walked it back, just like his hairline. Kim K and her is it called Doppelganger? We're going to be discussing on TashaKLive.com tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Megan Thee Stallion locks up yet another black man, okay? That's going to be featured with the video on TashaKLive.com as well at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're definitely going to be talking about McDonald's damn near shutting their doors. Monique's comedy special, Kodak Black changing his life, and Flo Rida. Ooh, do I have some exclusive information for y'all? And him trying to fake like he a daddy. He will not be added to my Father's Day announcement list, okay? Chelsea, please make sure Flo Rida is left off of the Father's Day announcement list because we were going to go through all the celebrities that were great fathers. He's not on that list, okay? This is personal for me and Flo Rida. I've spoken to the baby mother, and I'm going to discuss all of that with you on TashaKLive.com tonight, all right, at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, before we get into this interview real quick, we got to take a moment, thank our sponsors. Y'all like this video, share this video. Okay, dislike this video, just do something, all right? You remember, you can only comment if you are a subscriber of this channel. You gonna pay me in subscriptions to comment, okay? I'm talking subscribed here or subscribe to Facebook. All right. We got some sponsors that we need to brag about, which means boldly raise a glass to. When I get right back, I'm going to tell you, for a lot of people that don't understand why I got this fork in my hand, okay? We'll talk in a minute. People keep asking me why I got this fork. Let's go. Winos, but for real, listen close and listen carefully. The olive leaf extract can reverse high blood pressure and diabetic high blood sugar, or the sugar, as some of our grandmamas may call it. It can also kill any nasty little bugs in your bodies like parasites, bacteria, fungi, tumors, and much, much more. And if that's not enough, you can also tell certain cancers like breast, prostate, colon, liver, and skin cancer to take a seat because the olive leaf extract has been known to fight it. And their friend lupus can get it too, okay? So I need my winos to be in good health because we have some good dragging to do. So visit myoliveleaf.biz to help get your health in order. Oh, Mimi, how do you feel about all of the backlash that your child's father has received as a result of this particular relationship. Because it seems like once him and Danny Lay got together is when shit started to get real for him. Like he was losing endorsements, and people are really strong in this whole feminist Me Too movement, because they're siding with women, not knowing that women can be the aggressors. And in a lot of instances, we're seeing it go through. We're seeing it probably happen with one of our rising stars, Jonathan Majors. Like, how do you feel about the results that it has impacted, his career in a way where people can't get that image out of his head of him throwing her out?
Anything that ever occurred, it happened because it was initiated by her. I don't feel like, I would still be with him if he didn't have a child by her. Like, I don't put her into nothing in regards to me and him. Like, so to be honest, that's what she falling short to begin with. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, the victim role, like see, that was one thing that she did publicly that let y'all see. Like,
give me an example of something she did privately. About Rocky's niece, okay? Now, of course, all of this alleged because I wasn't in the bedroom when the niece said all this went down, okay? You guys know, and we're talking about Rocky Bivens. It's federal. Hashtag it's federal. LaTasha Scott's soon-to-be ex-husband. I'm speaking it into existence. Listen to me. And don't be like, Tasha, see what I'm talking about? She breaking up marriages. Would you want your friend? Would you want a man like this for your friend? I'm blaming Candy at this point since she introduced him. I am. Okay, so listen. No, we don't have no pictures up, but I did end up booking a ticket for Rocky Bivens' niece to fly in from Chicago to Atlanta to do an interview. Now, since then, Rocky has called the family. I'm going to tell you about it on TashaKLive.com. Now, what you're about to see, viewer discretion is heavily advised. So much so, I need you guys to stay to the end because there's a part that we had to cut out. Because I remember talking to y'all on Wino Game Podcast this morning when we was live, and I was telling you about this particular, the worst and most embarrassing interview that I've ever done in my life, and I'm sticking by it, okay? Besides the BK, what was it, BK Brooklyn? You know the lady I did the interview with, she died. Yeah, she didn't die on my show, but she died. Her name was BK something. BK Brooklyn, I don't know. But yeah, she got on my show high. And her house was nasty. She had clothes piled up to the back of the wall. The kitchen was nasty. And she was, oh, Lord Jesus. She asked me if she could get me see online. Like, it was just a mess, all right? Rest in peace to BK Brooklyn or whatever her name is. I can't even remember her name. That is so bad. And she died. She really did. Rest her soul. This is probably, I would say, number 2, okay, of the worst, most embarrassing interview that I've ever done in my life and that I've had to sit through. Jasmine, did you put Clorox wipes on the seats when they left? You cleaned up immediately? Jasmine said Jasmine real clean too. Jasmine don't play that nastiness and stuff. Jasmine, you will bleach it down and everything. Thank you, Jasmine. We got them Clorox wipes in here because they was sweating. And I told you, if you was on Wino Game Podcast this morning, I told you they had on fishnet stockings with G-strings on, and you could see. Now you would think the fishnet stockings with these two old strippers, old hoes, right? Would hide any inconsistencies, anything that's going on in the thigh area, okay? Ingrown hairs, all that. Didn't we see that, Jasmine? It was vagina hair just everywhere. I was just like, oh my God, this is a lot. So, and Jasmine's back here. I wish we had a side camera so you could see her expressions, because she be seeing a lot of this and y'all be thinking I'm crazy, okay? And so I said, because this is a special occasion, I'm not going to put this on TashaKLive.com because I didn't think it would do well. The reason being, TashaKLive.com is kind of classy. They don't like this type of material. I've seen it before. I've seen the numbers. I'm like, nobody's coming for this type of material. But on YouTube, y'all with all the shits. Okay? And so I thought it would be a business decision, a smart business decision, whether YouTube decided to monetize it or not, to let y'all see what really be going on out here. And let me tell you something. After this interview ends, 2 things before we play the interview, okay? My most embarrassing interview in my life, okay? I mean, they walking around in front of my husband, just stopping, just shaking their ass. I'm like, this is just too much. Like, why? This man is married. Why are you shaking your ass in front of my husband? He ain't got no money Did you not see what just happened to us? He ain't got no money. Okay? Stop. Go the other way. Slim single. Listen. And Slim was like, yeah, they ain't too bad. I mean, I would have, I'm looking at Slim like, oh my God. But anyway, so when you get to the end of the video, we were going to put the whole interview in. It is an hour and 20 minutes that you're going to watch here, okay? And then remember, we are going to TashaKLive.com for the second part of our show, the commentary-based show. I'm going to tell you what's going on with Rocket. I'm going to give you an update. I'm going to let you know what's going on with this unique interview, Carl Thomas interview, and all the other interviews that we got coming up, as well as commentary. YouTube wouldn't approve one part of the video because they ended up like having to get dressed and undressed in our podcast room. And so they just ass naked. And then while they ass naked, they talking about all the lies that they spilt, okay, during the podcast that you're going to hear now. So without further ado, I give you, coochie and hair, okay? Let's go. House, if I'm not mistaken. Really good. You drank it last time you was here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers to the TashaK. Hello.
Yes. You can leave a bottle on the table if you want. Yeah. Just in case. You know, the looser they get, the better the content is.
I took like 2 shots before I came just to make sure
Are you nervous?
I was. Because, I'll tell you why I'm nervous when we get on camera.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. All right, thank you so much. All right. Doing some BTS, so that's our behind the scenes as well. Yeah. Thank you so much. Look, the Queen of Broward is back in the wine cellar. Girl, like you got the whole fucking internet on fire right now. I literally called you last night.
By mistake.
I literally called you last night because Kyle posted this video. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talk. He's a very good friend of mine. And everybody was like, this gotta be a scene from a Tubi movie. So you're getting pulled over. Okay.
Did I jump in the back seat? Because
No, you.
I was too drunk to drive. So I had to.
It is hilarious.
So
I'm gonna play this clip. So I'm gonna insert the clip in here, but I just kind of wanted to like just introduce it while we were doing the introduction.
So mind you, we was knocked out sleep in the car.
Hold on before we get into specifics. We got to do another introduction. Who are you, sweetie?
My name is Silver Bands. I work for her. I'm one of the girls on Kitty on Demand.
Okay.
I'm an author. I do music videos, all type of stuff. I make clothes. I have a clothing line called Closet Criteria.
Okay.
So it specializes in lingeries and swimsuits.
Okay.
So that is me. My book is called Dying for Curves.
Okay. Welcome. All right. And Silver. So you want me to call you Silver?
Yes.
Okay. Welcome back, Queen of Broward.
Period.
You said you were gonna come back and bring some of your Kitty on Demand girls.
I did.
But I ain't seen
my main one.
Oh, this is the main one. This is the one you wanted to bring.
Yeah.
Okay, well, welcome. Listen, she said you had all the wine.
All the tea.
She said you got all the wine on all these celebrities out here.
I knows a little bit, but I knows a little bit.
We'll talk about that in a second, okay? But welcome back. Everybody enjoyed your interview that you did with us. I mean, it was just it was funny, it was engaging, it was informative, it was all the above. Like, you know how you just came and you just kind of owned the room, like you've done this before.
Well, you know, been around a mulberry bush.
So just in case they don't remember, you were an ex-stud.
I am.
Turned pimp. Okay, and you're no longer, I'm not gay no more.
I'm not gay
She
no
been
more.
delivered.
I've been delivered.
Mills is crazy. I'm over it.
So listen, okay, well, welcome back. Now, I called you last night because I was trying to figure out what going on social media with you and this cop show. Girl. And y'all have on the outfits that y'all had in this show after y'all were being arrested. I guess one of the girls snitched. There was some weed or something in one of the wigs. It
was everything. It was everything.
What did y'all have on you?
So
you want us to snitch on ourselves?
I mean,
we got away.
It was then. Well, okay, what did they say was in the car? Or in the wig.
Okay,
it was a bunch of pills though.
It was a YouTube show called Patty Mayo, and he's like a bounty hunter. So they put us in a park. They locked us off by the real cops and basically gave us drugs, money, and after you transferred so much of like, you had to go out in the park and buy drugs, and then for the police to catch you, it was a weird like. It was a weird game. I know, it's so hard to explain. Okay, so look, let me show you.
She like, wait,
So
cops
you're
gave
gonna
you drugs?
Yes, but they not real cops.
Okay, so this wasn't a real show.
No,
Because everybody was like,
That's
this gotta
what
be
Patty
a-
Mayo is a real show.
it's a real show, but they're not like
Patty
real.
Mayo is a real bounty hunter.
Okay.
So this is in the beginning of the game, they give you the fake drugs and the fake money in order to go out and do drug activity in the park. And the thing is to get pulled over by the cops.
By the real cops.
By the fake, by the Patty Mayo, the sheriff officer.
Basically,
in
they
the
just
show.
gave you stuff and told you to go, and then if you get caught, we're gonna pull you over and you will go to jail, and we will tase you. They will do all the cop stuff that there is to do. They will tase you, hit you with rubber bullets, tackle you down on the ground, all of that. Like it's real.
It's yeah.
So they and
This is
that,
making me question
and
the
that
real cop show, because that was some.
yeah.
You remember the real cops show? And it's like
Right.
I see how they set it up to make it like the best. And there was also a grand prize. So if you got arrested, you didn't get the grand
lost.
prize.
If you got arrested.
So that's why the girl became collateral damage, because technically she was not a part of.
we was on teams. Just
We
me
were
and
on
her.
teams, and she got kicked out. Her partner got kicked out of the game, and we picked her up.
We picked her
so
up on
she
the
ended
street.
up in the car with us, and I'm like, and she planted with her drugs. So I was like, you know what?
Stole our drugs while she was in the car with us. Act like she was finna get away. Yeah, and my dog had done snitched on her. Like
I had to let them know, like, no. Because they was trying to put it on me. First of all, I don't eat meat. I don't do drugs. Never did a drug day in my life. So what we're not going to do is put that on me, okay? So
You don't eat meat for real?
I don't eat meat for real, honey.
All
I'm
of you
thick,
eat fat
I'm
carrots,
thick like
you don't
this,
eat
but
no
I
damn
ain't
meat.
ate animal in 6 years.
Now
So
let me
you
ask you
ain't-
something. Is your body real?
It is, I'm alive. I got a heartbeat. That's all I got to say. By my book, you will find out how and what parts has been bought and purchased. However, I'm alive with a heartbeat, so
It's
my butt
real,
got
baby.
a heartbeat. My titties got a heartbeat. The lipo got a heartbeat. Everything got a heartbeat.
Okay.
My butt got a heartbeat.
Is your body real?
I wish it was fake. I have a lot more. Yeah, my body real.
Okay, I mean, I have to ask these days. Look, listen, I don't judge.
Your body real?
Unfortunately, yes.
Them titties?
Well, okay, so I'll tell you.
I got birthing titties for real. Like when I take this bra,
You got a nice little.
nice-
I have like what you call white girl titties. I always had those. Like, you know, they sit up nice, but when the bra come off, they sit in my lap like my grandma from all the nursing. I got two
done.
kids.
Sorry, I'm-
Okay, sorry about that. Okay. But yeah, so no, that was a good question. Nobody's ever asked me that before. Is my body real? Yeah, it is.
We just asked you because you asked us. But yeah.
No, that clip was extremely funny, and I was like, "You got to come through," because I really thought you got arrested for real.
Girl.
The thing
what
was,
we lacking is
when-
the alien. The alien should have been here.
She let her.
Yeah, where is she?
Where's the alien?
The alien. No, the alien was the green alien.
Where is the alien? That's what she want to know.
My daughter popped it. I told you.
Okay, but there was another girl that was with y'all. Why is she?
The one that was disposable, that's not our friend. She was on somebody else's team. We just picked her up on the side of the road. Like, she needed a ride.
She was a part of the game.
She was on somebody
But she was
else's
a
team.
part of the game, but she was not like. That's why she wasn't dressed like us.
Right.
Okay.
If you watch like the episode, she had got previously kicked out of the game. Well,
Kicked out of the car.
Kicked out of the
her
car.
dude went to jail and she had to walk. So we picked her up.
We picked her up.
Okay.
And that's
That's
how
why
she
she was
became
collateral
collateral
damage.
damage.
That's why we
Okay,
snitched on her
what did y'all win though?
to get out of trouble. What was $1,000 grand prize? We didn't win $1,000, but we got like $450 each just for being, there.
Oh, well, that's not bad.
A real crackhead won a damn game.
A real crackhead won the game.
A real crackhead.
Yes. A real crackhead won the
He
game.
didn't even have no car. He didn't have nothing. All he had was a tent. He walking around with a tent.
But the it's hard to explain. Like I showed you how they
Yes,
the way they set it up, it makes you like be into the game so much.
But
it's
check
kinda
this
crazy.
out though. I know the girl who we snitched on, well, who she snitched on
Okay.
that game, right? And so we was like kind of cool a little bit, but that night I had to delete and block that number because she got in the car and cursed me out like a dog. Like when the drugs came out her hair, in real life, this got in the car and cursed me out like a dog, talking about, oh, Unique, you snitched on me, you a snitch ass, this and that, going off on me. And I'm like, girl, you need to calm down in my car, and this is a game. You need to calm down. She would not calm down, being mad, disrespectful. I deleted that whole number and kicked her out of my car, deleted and blocked her number after that.
Over $1,000?
No, over her being disrespectful.
I know, but she was disrespectful. But she went off you.
Considering that it was a game, considering it was a game, she needed that thou wow. Like we were like in it for the fun. Like when we first set it up, it was all about the fun for us, and you know what I'm saying, and content, and you know what I'm saying,
right.
Go viral. That's what we wanted to do. That was the thing. So when that was what we wanted to do was go viral, get the clips and have it out there for this moment right here to be sitting here with you. So
okay,
that's what we was here for.
Welcome back. Now, of course, in this room we do happen to spill a little wine as well as sip. I'm not sipping today because I'm fasting. I had a little too much over the weekend. Okay, you know, I could just be like, I just got this headache, just won't go away because I done drank too much. I'm dehydrated, so I'm doing water all day today. So, Kitty on Demand, how's your business going?
It's going good, girl. I got a performance team now.
Okay,
learning the dance routine so we can actually go to these parties and do a routine.
Okay,
it's sexy.
Any
learning it. She's doing so good. I'm proud of her.
I just like to shake. This routine stuff for me is a little.
Well, you don't have to. It just shakes.
It does. It's got its own wobble wobble.
I was just like,
it's got its own wobble wobble, shake shake.
Now let me ask y'all something real quick before we get into the business. There's a lot of girls around here like Black China, Lexus Sky,
going Christian. After I make $1 million, I'm going Christian too. I'm serious. I'm just waiting on this meal, guys.
I was gonna say, how do y'all feel about that? I mean, because they pretty much walk the same path y'all walk, you know?
I feel like it's a good thing. And I mean, all of us are honestly striving for that. Honestly. I mean,
now you know we're gonna ask who you texting now.
I'm texting my security to bring my book from the car so that I can show you. My book is
okay.
It's actually about the body. I spent $22,000 on medical grade silicone butt implants.
Okay.
12 days.
So you actually went to a doctor?
Yes, I went to Dr. Curves in Atlanta, one of the biggest and best doctors.
Okay.
I called myself trying to I'm not getting shots. I'm trying to do something different, spend a little bit more money. So that was my intentions. Okay. I spent $22,000. 12 days later, after I got my implants put in, I got an infection in my right butt cheek that put me on my deathbed. So the title of my book.
From the shots?
From the implants, not shots.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so after the implants, so they literally cut down my butt crack, chisel, and set a implant, the same kind that you put in your breast, they put that in there. So I'm thinking I'm going to more professional way, and it actually did not turn out well. 12 days after the implants were put in, I got an infection in my right butt cheek that put me on my deathbed. So that's why my book is called Dying for Curves. Mm-hmm. This is what my right butt cheek looked like when the implants came out.
And I feel like all the young girls that want implants and all that, they should get that book and read it before they go make the decision on how they gonna go about getting a bigger ass. Like, I feel like
because China said that hers was heating up. It was kind of like catching fevers.
And that's literally when I caught my infection, one side, it was a regular butt cheek.
You mind if I see a few other pictures? You mind if I
no problem, scroll.
I don't want to go through your phone and see something I ain't supposed to see. Okay.
Yeah.
And that is as it's kind of doing a little bit better healing. But I can show you I'll give it to you.
Send me those so we can add to the video.
For sure. Because
we're all about
the before.
Educating and
This was
Let me see.
This was pre-implants. On the left there was no implants, and that's on the right is when the implants was in.
Okay.
And you see how much rounder and all that it is?
Who did the implants?
Dr. Curves.
Okay. He did the shots as well too.
No shots. No shots.
Okay.
Now, when my butt came out, it actually made the circumference of my butt bigger. So look at this photo. That is no implants and then implants out. So you see how much bigger the butt is once the implants came out. It actually shaped my butt a lot better.
Who did the surgery that got the infection though? Not Dr. Curves?
Yes, Dr. Curves did it. Dr. Jameson Curves in Atlanta.
He wants to do an interview with us.
Who, Dr. Curves? Oh, yeah, that's a good. He's such a, you know what? I hate to say his name when I'm talking about the infection because he was an amazing doctor. I was in the hospital for 3 months. I got out for 3 weeks and I went back for 4 months. I never got a chance to shake a tail feather with the implants in. So he was an amazing doctor. If I called him at 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, he answered the phone. He talked to every doctor, every nurse, no matter what it was, because I was literally dying. I went from, and the problem was I was trying to be, I had a inspiration to be the next Nicki, the next Black China, the next, Kim Kardashian. So that's what I was trying to do as opposed to being a better version of me. So pushing the envelope and keep going and surgery after surgery was, I did it to myself. And that's why I don't like to say Dr. Jameson's name because he was an amazing doctor. So I don't want to put that on him and make people think that.
What type of infection did you get?
I had MRSA in my right cheek.
Oh,
and they were giving me I had so much antibiotics that one day I told you I went 3 months, got out for 3 weeks. I was healed. No infection. I was at home. Next thing you know, I felt the burning sensation in my right butt cheek again. And I was like, I know it's back, F-U-C-K. I don't want to say it on here if I can.
No, you can cuss.
Oh, okay. So I was like, it's back. I felt the urge in my right butt cheek. And then my right butt cheek was swell. So it was like the circumference of like Ellen DeGeneres' little booty on one side and Nicki Minaj on the other. My butt cheek swelled so big and it would be hot and it was burning. So one day after they gave me medicine, all 8 of my doctors came in. I had a infectious disease doctor, a blood doctor. Every doctor that they had, I had them. The surgeon,
God.
Because at any moment I needed an emergency plastic surgeon to at any time be on call to remove these. But that plastic surgeon didn't want to remove them because he didn't put them in, and what my body was going through, he didn't want that to be on him. Yeah. So I ended up.
It's like you're trying to heal, you're sick, and then they take you into surgery. There's a possibility you may get sick.
Yes, because when they finally came in and they was like, look, there is sugar. They said their exact word was glucose was in my urine, which means that my kidneys and my liver stopped filtering what it was supposed to filter that would keep me alive. So that means my stuff was shutting down. Mm-hmm. So now they have to I have 48 hours before they, finished. I have 48 hours before. No. I'm trying to, stay focused on the conversation because it is emotional for me. Yeah. Because it was real life for me. So, I have 48 hours for the implants to be removed due to the amount of glucose, which is sugar that they found in my urine, which means that my organs and everything was shutting down and I was on my way to dying. And I went from to 170 to God darn 120. I was definitely looking like a full sick person.
Jesus. Well, I'm glad that you're here to share your story because it's like, we hear every now and then about these issues. I know K. Michelle did a show, and I was going to do her show. Actually, I submitted the information in order to do her show and they called me back. However, the show was about fixing the damage and my damage was already done. Okay. So basically they were like, they would take me I would go to these doctors and but I was already fixed. So they were going to interview me for just like a specific episode as opposed to watching my journey be recovered from what was wrong with me. So that's why I couldn't do her show. But I actually did go through the process to do the K. Michelle show. Mm-hmm. Okay.
We almost up titties after that.
Oh.
Yeah, what happened to your titties?
We almost them up.
So there was an issue. There was an issue.
And can I say that you're not an ugly woman? Like I saw your before body. There was nothing wrong with you.
I didn't think it was nothing wrong with me. I felt, some people take.
Like you have an athletic build. Like.
So, okay, that's just like a person who wears makeup and somebody will come to you and be like, oh, why are you wearing makeup? You're so pretty. It's not that I feel like I'm ugly and I wear makeup. I wear makeup because I like it. It enhances my beauty.
Well, makeup ain't causing no MRSA, no near-death experiences now.
It's not, but remember I told you, in my brain, I was about to be the next Kim K. I was about to be the next Nicki. You know what I'm saying? Put a mic in my face and I was her. That's what I was striving for. And instead of... And then also, a lot of people don't know, I used to work with Pinky the porn star. I never did porn.
Oh, wow.
I never did porn.
Okay.
But that is one of my best friends, and I used to be on tour with her.
I've been trying to get an interview with Pinky for years.
I will make
her
a
people
phone call.
never hit me back. I don't know if they was going to spam or what.
That is like literally my best friend.
That is like my dream interview. Like Pinky is one of the originals out here.
Let's see if I can pull that up. Let me see if I can pull that out.
Sister out, you
I
know?
definitely will. 'Cause that's really, really, really my friend.
Okay.
And being on tour with her, she had butt before butt was butt. Real natural butt. She set the tone back then. So when I went from being regular and, just, okay, and I get the telephone call that I went and Pinky saw me perform. She wanted me to come and work with her and go on tour with her. I was like, what? So as I'm going on tour and we go into these places and you got Nikki. Why do I keep saying her name?
It's okay, Pinky.
You got sound like Nikki.
You got Pinky, all these people, taking pictures and da-da-da-da. And every time I'm going back looking at our interviews or pictures and all this stuff, I'm obsessing over that shape that she has. So that's what I was trying to go for. And I'm like, all right, let me put in for that. Because I started growing. And I did... I'm also the Black Miss Ohio. I won 2 years in a row, 17 and 18.
See?
I broke a record. So, but when I won, I was actually on my deathbed. So it was the same day I won. A year prior to that, I was in surgery getting the implants, September 27th. So it was September 27th is a very special date to me, considering I went from dying and not even thinking that I would be able to dance or model or do anything again to being, winning the award for being beautiful.
Because I was going to say, it is sad because I always see, China. She didn't need it. Beautiful. And even just to see her revert back, she looks better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow, we can actually see your face. We can see your features. You look absolutely gorgeous. And for her to talk about, her butt getting hot and, it would get hard and she, the doctor went in and took it out, and she didn't even let the doctor reshape her. China is damn near shaped like me now. As far as because she just had them go in and just take it out. She was like, I don't want them to try to fix it or reshape it. I just wanted it out.
She got the only Kardashian baby. Heck, just
I'm gonna show you why I don't claim that I got a BBL. Because when I got it 5 years ago, that's what I looked like. I was 230 pounds.
This is a BBL?
Yeah.
This is you?
Yeah. And
so you do have a BBL?
I do. So listen, I got it 5 years ago. And I'm a slim, athletic person. I worked it off, all the fat that they gave me back then.
I was gonna say, this don't even look
all the
same.
fat that they gave me back there. I'm 230 pounds right there. Right now I'm 189.
So you gained more weight when you had the BBL. I be trying to.
I had to.
Girls. You had
my
to.
BMI was low. I was a skinny.
Because you athletic shape. I can look at your arms and tell. You probably don't even really work out a lot unless you like dancing.
But yeah, dancing and some boxing.
The dancing is a workout.
Yeah. But that's what I look like when I got it.
Who did your BBL?
Dr. Garani in Miami.
Okay.
Dr.
He's still in business?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Because a lot of them, based on...
So yeah, I got a fat transfer and I worked it all off. I work out a lot. I sweat a lot. I'm sweating right now and I'm just sitting here. My nose is sweating. Everything. I'm sweating.
It's the wine.
It's
the red wine.
I'm a very sweaty
you got to get your book up here so we can plug that book. He
gonna bring it
and let everybody buy that book because I love to raise awareness about things like this because it's young girls. They're getting younger and younger now.
19-year-olds and BBLs.
I know.
And they haven't even grown in yet.
That's
so.
crazy.
And that's the thing, you're gonna spread. I was always 119, 115 pounds. After 2 kids, I'm like, and I used to be like, I'm so scared, I'm so skinny. Now I'm like, I should have shut the up. It was I should have just embraced my skinniness because now I'm like, no matter what I do, it ain't going nowhere.
I embraced my skinniness for years and years.
I just got lipo 6 months ago. I wasn't playing. As soon as
I had got a gut. When I accumulated that gut, I transferred it to that.
I do believe in I'm not gonna say I don't believe in surgeries. I just believe in don't want to be somebody else. If it's something to tighten you up a little bit or plump you out a little bit, be happy with the little bit and not try to do what I did, which was push.
Yeah.
You know, I had did a BBL at first and I was fine. And then I was just like, we're looking for a little, you know what I'm saying?
And that's when you went back for the injections?
It was not injections. It was actual implant.
The
I've never had shots. I've never had shots. Like,
So you're now that's a BBL.
yes.
I thought that was the shots.
No. This is all, it was from the implants, which helped shape it. And then after that, I did a BBL and then I had another lipo. So it took me to where I needed to be. And I wasn't big enough at the time for it the first time. Ooh.
Okay, because the way it sits, like most girls' BBLs is a little tight.
You can do that?
I'm famous for the clap.
I
had to
cannot do that.
TashaK.
I don't have anything.
I had to give it to the TashaK.
I know little skinny girls that can make that.
I know one too. She's like 110 pounds and she ain't got nothing back
With
there.
training, I can teach you, and then you can be on Kitty on the Man.
Girl, I'm too old to be trying to make it clap. Child.
We can put, don't say that.
Okay, I'll take your class.
And then, how old are you? Talking about you too
41.
old. How is that old?
Because I'm like,
How old you think we is?
I don't know.
Oh, just keep guessing then, because we ain't telling you. But
I ain't no hater, but I know we're close to 41. What you talking about?
Look,
Hold on. Speak for yourself. Bitch. Hold on.
So when you get 41, just certain things, you just, the clapping, the...
I think I'm gonna be clapping this ass.
What I work on is pelvic control.
I'm done.
So that is my
I'm done. You don't know what that is?
pelvic control. Yes, that's it.
I'm sipping my wine on that note.
My ass can't clap, but the pelvis can. So we can make it clap. Like look at. Hey, listen. I tell people just focus on what you're good at.
And I got a good clap and I ain't letting it go. No.
That I really thought that was the silicone injection because you said you had spent like $22,000. So I was just like,
I did.
Yeah.
But it was an actual implant. It was a silicone implant, solid implant.
I seen a girl. It went viral on World Star, and her silicone implant. She
Flipped it over.
And that was like when I was getting mine. I had not a family member.
Thank you.
That supported. I had not one family member that supported. And then when it did happen, it was like, oh my God, that's exactly what they were afraid of. But my implant didn't. She had another problem, and I forget what it was. Do not give me the line, but I actually wrote about her in my book. I wrote about her. I wrote about Pebbles the model because I initially met Pebbles the model back. She had went to jail for the helping with the cement or something like that in people's butts. So I read about a little bit of the history that I found out before I decided to do that.
Okay. So I have the book here, Dying for Curves, written by Silver Bands, of course. We're going to link it below. And you said Silver Bands grew up in a small suburb, believing that she was a part of the American dream until her world of self-esteem came crashing down in an avalanche of physical and verbal abuse after her parents separated. Okay. Without any support, family support, Silver found herself on the streets with no confidence. You were homeless.
I was not necessarily homeless. It was just the fact that like at 15, I ended up working at McDonald's and I work at this call center and I got my own place. By the time I turned 16, my kid's dad had put it in his name. So I was taking care of what I needed.
You had kids at 16 too?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How many kids did you have by 16?
Oh, I only had one. I did say S. I had a kid. I'm sorry. I had a kid.
What?
My kids is years apart. Yeah.
Okay.
So I had him when I was 16, and my kid's dad was a little older than me, so he put my apartment in his name.
When you say a little older, how old we talking?
He was 5. But he was driving. He was what I needed because I was a very mature young lady, and I ain't want no walking. He had to be driving. So
That's a sensitive subject, boy. When you're young and you got that older man.
Yeah, when you say
I understand. I'm like, how old we talking?
But yeah, no. He was still in my vicinity, but he was the best baby daddy on this planet. He's absolutely the amazing thing. He's so supportive.
Now,
so
when you look back, do you feel like he was wrong for dating you?
No.
You don't?
I mean, in the age, no, I don't.
You have a daughter?
I don't.
Okay.
I have 2 sons.
Okay.
And I don't know if I would be supportive of my son being 19, talking to a 15-year-old. So I don't know if I would be supportive of that. I probably wouldn't. But when you going through it yourself, and
I like that you're honest.
when you're going through it yourself, I wouldn't be like, hanging out. Just like his mama. His mama threw me out of the house many a times, and I'm gonna climb back in the window, okay? And he climbed in my windows, okay?
So sometimes we can't blame
They
these
had to
men.
let it go. They
Because
finally had to let us do our
I
thing.
only like the older women. My girlfriend, I was 16 years old. My girlfriend was 36 years old.
Oh no, that's some other stuff. That's found.
And she lied to me and
If
told
I
her
see,
she was 20.
if I see her today, I'm gonna fight her.
See,
Whoever she is, I'm gonna fight her. Yes, you were.
Have
Now
you
that's
had
trifling.
counseling for that?
That was trifling.
That was, and then she lied about her age.
She did. She said she was younger, but I said I was older.
That she was a whole.
Now that
I said I was older.
No, that's
She
still
was a whole.
anything in your
First of
30s.
all, in your
I said I was
30s,
19.
You got to stay in
first
your
of all,
30s.
I'm tall for my age,
No,
friend.
but first of all,
Very mature.
in your 30s, when you're in your 30s, okay?
I'm gonna take a sip to that. We got
First of all, as a woman who's been through her 30s and now her 40s, you can look and tell if a child is a child because you've been a child. And two, when you're in your 30s, there should be things that you should be asking for your ID. Can you go certain places? Do you understand what I'm saying? That knew.
She did.
Yeah, my girlfriend was 36.
No,
That wasn't your girlfriend.
That was your.
She did you.
Yes, that was your.
Right.
That was your. You had you one. Oh no.
Why you say I'm done with women? Like you were introduced to it the wrong way.
And
That was not a choice. She
And when
preyed
you have
on
a
you.
kid, when you have a kid, y'all have to experience things.
I prayed
together.
on her.
When my son
At the
gets
club.
18 or something like that, and somebody try
I'm
to talk
telling
to
you
him,
how I got her at the club. This
You
was
didn't
a
get-
woman that I was in the club.
Because she probably made it to
At
where you
16.
wanted her. She knew what when you're in your 30s, a lot of times you don't have to approach children. You make it to where they approach you. You make yourself approachable so it doesn't seem like you chasing children.
So you gonna talk to a 19-year-old to this day?
No.
Hell not, right. Exactly why.
And why exactly?
They too young minded. What the fuck I'm gonna do at 19? I can't pay none of my bills. Can't even eat my
My point exactly.
Can't even clean their own.
Back
right.
to the okay, with a few options and poor decisions, she ends up serving time behind bars. This is a wake-up call that puts Silver on a path to self-improvement, but when she ends up in an instant success in a glittery, glossy, often deceitful world of entertainment, Silver finds herself facing demons from her past that entice her with glamorous options of deadly consequences. Mm-hmm. Wow. From plastic surgeries to compromising her soul in a pursuit of a tennis dream. Okay. One woman's rise to fame vividly depicts the nightmarish results of a shattered self-esteem. Okay. And so I love that you're honest about that, and, women need to hear about this more, especially young girls. Yeah. I try to tell young girls, wait till you get at least 30, 35 before you consider because you're going to spread. Mm-hmm. And then the worst part is that they're doing this before they even have babies.
Yeah. They be wanting that money now. Like I want the money now. Like it's gonna come.
How is dating for women in y'all positions? Like I want to be honest. Like how does that work? Do y'all date? Are y'all?
I dates, and I only picks good men. Okay, so even when we go back to the show, though none of my dudes ride around dirty. Okay, I'm not in the car with no guys with no drugs. I'm in the car with grown men that got businesses. So ain't none of my business is phased by this YouTube stuff. They know it was entertainment, whatever.
Okay.
But I like grown men, somebody who's gonna take care of me. I don't want the dude that's in the club making it rain. My is not gonna be in the strip club, okay?
Okay.
He gonna pick me up, but he not gonna be in there. He ain't even gonna wanna go in there.
Okay.
That's the type of man I like. So I've had a very good streak. I ain't never been cheated on. And we gonna have us a girl, we gonna enjoy her together. Well, you're not going, I don't know what that feel like. I ain't never had to have a conversation woman to woman. There's never a woman in the day that gonna tell you she had that with me.
Have you been married before?
Yes.
You have? Mm-hmm. Before or after the surgery?
During the surgery.
During the surgery?
Yes, I had me a 77-year-old.
Girl, that don't count. Come on now.
But that was wait a minute. No. But I loved him. Police. I loved him. And I'm going to stick beside him.
Is he still alive?
Yes, he is still alive.
Okay.
He is still alive, and we are still married. And when the thing is, we had a different type of situation. He's the one who helped me with my surgeries. That's why $22,000. We did 12,000 implants. My first set of implants. Mm-hmm. We did 7,000 for the second set. Mm-hmm. We did my BBL.
Damn,
all
what he
that.
do for a living? He must retire real good.
Oh yeah. I was definitely a baby doll. I was a baby doll.
Look, she said I got the pictures to prove it. Look.
Baby, I was a baby doll. Okay, so
No, because I want to say this because we don't see very many women who have surgeries marry. A lot of times they're posing up, posting, going to Dubai on trips. They never show the men that they're with.
How long?
Like,
I'm not done. I'm still there. What do you mean?
What you still with?
When my husband died, cha-ching in your eye. Okay.
I'm done.
Yeah.
why did I not decide not to drink during this? Like, why did I decide to fast
Ain't no shame
today?
in my game, but
Big facts.
Yeah.
Oh, and he white too, child. What company does he own?
Okay.
Or did he own?
We're talking that part ain't for the people, okay? Because the feds is watching. The feds is
Girl,
watching.
he does not look 70.
He don't.
No,
He don't.
I thought he was
don't.
like 50s. Yeah. So he takes care of himself. He ain't dying no time soon.
Silver.
Definitely not down.
You still at the house?
Oh.
Y'all still live together?
Mm-hmm. It's done.
Done.
It's done when it's due it. When it's due it's done.
How did you meet your husband?
I used to own a restaurant
Okay.
before
So you could cook.
Oh yes. I used to own a restaurant.
Okay.
I had one location, and then I ended up getting 2 kitchens and 2 clubs.
Okay.
And he used to come to the club, and he never ate my food, but always would tip $100, see me $100, $500.
Okay.
And I was just like, and he said he's going out of town one day. I was like, let me hop in your suitcase, and he was like, you would go out with me or something. I was like, sure. And then from there, when you meet someone like that, and then he realized like where my brain is. I'm one of those women who wants to do everything. I can lay floor, do drywall, I can do things.
That's
You hear me?
Okay.
I'm
She ain't lying
literally.
either.
I own 4 properties. All my properties is paid for cash. I ain't never had a mortgage. So if you want to talk about it, we could talk about it. Okay, I don't got no problems with it. You feel me? We could talk about all the surgeries. I ain't never had a care of credit. None of that. So when I ended up talking to him, and he really loved who I was and decided to stand behind me with everything I wanted to do.
Okay.
And he had the finances to support me, and that's what he did. He supported me.
Okay. Now for you, how is dating for you? Now you've talked a little bit about your dating on your last episode. Is it hard?
Girl, I'm just winging it. It's
you
very
just winging
hard.
it? Do you prefer older men too?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Because you did say last time, wait a minute.
It was Shaq
fucking
last
with the
time. It was
No,
Shaq.
but you were fucking with a married
I was.
and his wife had cancer.
Mm-hmm.
And you
talking about
said,
talking about Jay.
I remember. I was like, because we ended with that. I had to go make it my memory. I was like, hold up now, wait a minute. Yes, you do. How's that going? Because you said that was your baby.
We still friends.
Okay.
We still friends.
Him and his wife still together?
Mm-hmm.
She's still alive?
Yeah, barely.
Okay.
Barely. Shut up.
I can't.
Barely, but yeah, he's still with her. Mm-hmm.
It's the way she just, yes, he is. I love him. Look.
That's my boo.
But let me ask y'all a question. There are a lot of women who do put a lot into their bodies now. You know, that is the new thing. Even it's become very popular. And the one thing that we notice, you know, on the married side of things, you know what I'm saying, is that a lot of these girls, it's like they go from, you know, being okay in the dating scene to now they can't find nobody that's willing to post up.
And let me tell you why.
Yeah,
because I
please.
feel like, honestly, men are very intimidated by me. And they will say that to me. They'll say that up front, like, oh, I know you require a lot of money, or I know you look like you gonna date a baller, or like, they just set the bar so high, and they don't talk to me because of their own insecurities.
Go ahead.
I feel like when they get their bodies done, they alter their thought process into thinking what it's supposed to look like on the other side. So they come with, I got my body done, run that cash, and that's why I don't run the cash. Because they
I don't act like that.
I ain't saying you, but I'm
very
saying
humble.
she's talking about the ones that have surgery and change.
Right.
That's my personal opinion. It's not like when I got my enhancements on the outside. I made sure that I was enhancing on the inside as well. So I am the person that's all around woman, you know, and that's what I stick with. And a lot of women don't think that. They feel like I did when I thought I was getting my implants. We getting body, now I need somebody to come cash me out. And at that point, you just vagina. You really just vagina, nothing else to add to it.
Dating is very hard, though, when you become a bad. Like, I was a stud, and then I was a regular girl, very, you know, basic, in the basic area. And then now I'm a quote-unquote bad, you know, to society or whatever. I feel like I had more fun in the middle. And I feel like I was more happy when I was just regular. When I just transferred from a stud to a girl and I was just a regular girl without a BBL, I feel like I had more connections. I had more friends. I had more, real connections with people. Now that I'm a bad bitch, they just, I don't know, it's different. It's harder for me. I feel like it's a curse.
It's her personality too, though. She's very shut in. So it's like, she'll give a little bit, and then as soon as she'll see something, like, no. And I'll be like, girl, give her a chance. Let's try. Like, so she's like, book her and we done. Book her and we done. So it's it's her personality.
Out of here.
She a pimp.
Like a no-nonsense type.
See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
They have to take her back to the days when she was pimping. You feel me?
Yes.
She's on the inside. So then in her brain, she was in girls, and now she's trying to go from to this. It's hard for that transition. You know what I mean? So I think that's where she.
How is it embracing? I mean, you look very feminine. You act very feminine to me. Do you run into a problem when it comes to men? Like maybe they feel like maybe you still have some masculine traits?
Yeah, because I do have masculine traits. I do.
Did you ever use a strap-on?
Of course.
Ew.
Have you ever used a strap-on on a man?
Yeah.
God, shut the fuck up.
Yes, she has.
Time in my try it. Bitch, I don't know. They asked for it. I didn't ask for it.
We on lunch. They can be as loud as they want. Oh well, lunch is over, but still,
I didn't ask for it. He asked for it. I did it. I wouldn't.
How much do you charge for a service like that?
It wasn't a service. It was my boo at the time.
I'm back. I don't know how.
He was an older man, so
first of all, I got a
he was an older man. I
got a question. Here's the thing: how do you smash your man and then you take the dildo off and set it on the kitchen counter and tell him to wash it off and then you cooking breakfast? How did that go? That's what I want to know.
I'm not talking about that because I don't.
Did you have on the dildo?
Just like a freak.
Did you have on the dildo?
No, it was no on the dildo. He's obviously a butt professional, so he cleaned his booty.
He's a butt professional.
Yeah, obviously, because it was I didn't smell any or anything.
He was gay.
Wade in the water.
And when he asked me to do it, I was like, okay, I love you. I mean, I would do it.
Well.
Fine. I'll f***ing out of here. And a bite.
I'm trying to say, she probably got, I know she got off on that. I know she got off.
I be trying to change. But yeah.
She's still on the inside. She is still.
Do you ever want to be married though?
I do. I dream of a picket fence and a little farm, and I just
that's the idea of marriage. I think marriage is what you make it, right?
Yeah.
The white picket fence. Left mine in Georgia. Listen, that's why I'm in the city. No, I'm serious. Like, do you ever? Because I know you have a child. But do you ever really want to be married? Do you think, there will be a man that will take you serious?
I've had guys I have a ring on right now that my ex gave me. Like, I have guys that throw rings at me all the time. Like, oh, you need to be with me, come marry me. I'm just
and why don't you marry him? Are they tricks or something?
Off and like, I don't trust people like that no more.
Really?
Yeah. The last guy who I was with, I thought he really, really, really loved me like crazy. And he called CPS. When I told him I was done with him because of my mental stability, he called CPS on me and tried to get my daughter taken away from me.
What?
Yeah, so it's like, I'm scared of love right now. I don't know how it
What
works.
did he tell them folks?
Just anything. You a stripper? Yeah, I'm a pimp and a stripper, and I have my daughter count my money.
She posted a video. He said, she posted a video. The officer said, so I hear it's pimping in here.
It is. I ain't pimping my damn daughter.
He went to the door and said, I hear it's pimping in here. She said, I can't believe he did this to me. The officer said, I hear it's pimping in here. I freaking died.
Yeah, so I'm scared of love right now. I don't know how it works. Like, when you end it, it's always bad. So it's just like, I don't know what to do with love right now. I'd rather just love my friend.
You think it's like I don't know, like y'all, because y'all with their egos. Maybe they're falling in love with the aesthetics of y'all. Like, y'all are very fun, very outgoing women. You know what I'm saying? You probably bring out, things inside themselves that they're not used to. That not a lot of women, would necessarily like be able to tap into. And so I can see how they could be like, oh, you leaving me? I'm gonna die if you don't leave me, or you ain't gonna be without me. That don't scare you though.
Yes, it scares me to death. That's why I'm single right now and I just be chilling. It scares me to death.
And your
Nobody
husband,
love right now.
he doesn't get jealous?
No, he used to drive me to work, drive me to Pittsburgh, St. Louis, everywhere. He used to drive me and stand there and he would be there.
How do you have the balls to date a white man?
The white man?
What's it like dating an older white man though?
Honestly,
You
don't
was
have
not.
balls.
no, I want to be honest with you. Okay, so for me in the beginning, I had that, I was just a little like, oh my God, we're going out in public, people looking at me. But then people reciprocate the look of a young black woman being with an older white man. It's like, yeah, get that money. And that's also what I was doing. But I also did care for him. I did, but I also care for him. So it wasn't just get that money. I did care for him. I did, and I still do to this day. Like I do love him.
Okay, that's not what I meant when I say how you have the balls. When I say that, I mean like because I'm terrified of white men. I don't know why I need to open up, but I'm terrified of white men. I just feel like
Why?
What they gonna beat
oh my
you?
God, because every time you turn on the news, they just always they're off their whole family at one point. I don't see black men doing that.
The one,
And not that often.
the one just found they just found a baby inside of an alligator mouth.
Yes,
I saw
say
that. I saw that, but that don't happen.
And
that
from my
often.
city,
Often,
the man
it be
he killed
them
the 6-year-old and killed
every
himself.
day. And then it be us, and then it be them for 3 months, and then it be us. It's just
Not everyone.
I'm
No,
scared.
but just the same way you dealing with. You got
you dated a white man before?
I've dated a few white men before.
They ain't kill you?
No, they never got violent with me or anything. They
Never.
They cried a lot though. Like if we did like break up, they obviously were a lot more emotional than black men.
I'm about to
So
give
that
it a
was-
try.
And to me, that's kind of like, you crying? I've been with my husband 18 years. I ain't never seen this man cry, not one time. Like he don't cry. I'm gonna go pray about it. So that was a little off-putting because growing up around black men, you don't see them cry
No.
like that. Not to say that they don't, or it's like not masculine too. Not you know what I'm saying. But for me, it was like I don't know if I can get with this. Like you crying
Because he cried and showed you emotion?
I mean, when you young, you 20, 21, 22, you used to, you grow up in the hood.
Show me some emotion. I'm there.
Now
I'm
it
here
would be
for it.
obviously I'm older now, so obviously I would take it different. But back then, that was my mentality. I was actually dating a white guy before I met my husband. Yeah,
I'm about to start dating white men. I'm gonna see.
Yeah.
Let one take me out.
and they the ones I dated, they weren't they
black
were
men
successful. Like they were corporate guys. Yes. But I mean, for you though, I'm talking about like an older white man. Because obviously, even though he does not look.
What was the sex like?
Almost 80. Like, what is it like having sex with like a almost 80-year-old white man?
No, we wasn't doing
Did she
that.
just gag?
We wasn't doing that. No, we wasn't. No. Let me make it very clear. Well, let me make it very clear. We weren't putting nothing pink in my mouth. Okay, I want to say that. Wasn't nothing
So
pink
you
in
ain't
my mouth.
never sucked
No,
his.
I did not. No, I did not.
Never to this
No.
day.
No, never to this day.
So that was your sugar daddy.
But I mean, it was my sugar daddy. That was the concept of the thing, of the situation. But I do love him, so I'm never gonna like claim that was just what it was. In the beginning, it was like, oh, I got me one. Till I realized that became the most valuable thing in my life. He was very helpful.
Now he looked like he can have sex.
Yeah, like he was.
He does. He look like
he became.
He still got it.
He helped me be who I am today. I would still go in this direction, but he pushed the process a little sooner for me. He was very supportive with everything that I wanted to do. And I personally think if it was a black man, and this is no disrespect to any black man, because I've had some good ones take care of me and do their thing.
Say that.
And I love them to death. I love to make chocolates, okay?
Yeah.
However, his support and his age, and I was what he had to, give his spare time to. So he put his spare time into me, and I utilized that to push forward in life. So and that's
Now, have you met his family? Okay, so y'all, everybody's cool with you, and they're okay with the will possibly being changed to your name. The kids ain't coming in trying to say
he didn't have no kids. No, he did not have no.
He ain't got no children. He ain't got to fight with.
He did not have kids.
Okay, are you the first black woman he's ever married?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He had one wife who he was married to for like 28 years, 30 years, something like that prior to me. Then he was single for 11 years, and then we met, and then, you know, years down the line, we ended up, you know, officially signing the papers or whatever.
You didn't have a wedding?
No, I just wanted that paper. I got 2 kids. I just wanted that paper.
Hashtag, I just wanted that paper.
I just wanted that paper. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Now,
At the time, I just wanted the paper, but I don't want it to seem like I don't.
But is it an open marriage though?
Yeah, the book is open. Everything is open. Yeah.
So you date other people, and he doesn't mind?
He just don't know.
No,
probably
he like it.
He like it.
Yeah,
He want to see you suck the black
no
on FaceTime.
No, now you're going too far. No,
I'm just saying.
No,
That type of vibe.
he does have ED, erectile dysfunction. So I was allowed, but that's at the 70s, not in the beginning.
Ready? I'll be like, yeah, she on this something. I just sit there.
He did have ED, so he allowed me to, you know.
He did have it.
He did. Not in the beginning, but throughout our time being together, period.
Mm-hmm.
It became.
Girl.
I know.
Okay. So you do other things.
What do you mean? I mean, he licked me.
Hey.
He licked me.
Okay. That's what I was going to
That's
ask.
pretty
So there's
much
other things that.
That's pretty much it.
So he just pleases you at this point.
Yeah, at this point, it's just a little licking.
Okay.
Please me, baby.
All right.
Y'all are. I see why you said I needed to talk to her, because she was just like,
Yeah.
I gotta bring my friend.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta bring her here. That's my wife. Listen.
That's my boo. We done made a hell of a lot of money together. I love her. We done had our ups and downs.
Okay.
But
What were the downs?
I don't know. It wasn't that down. It really wasn't that down.
It was some player down. It was some player down. Like it ain't even.
What, same dude type?
Oh hell no!
Okay.
No, just the.
Okay.
Wait, why you look like that? Like it was. We ain't never with the same.
No. I was just,
Oh, I'm like, wait a minute. What was
I
that?
just thought you was gonna tell the story, so I was like looking this way.
What story?
It ain't no story. No.
What story? Tell.
No story.
Nick, tell it.
No.
I want to hear. We want to hear.
No, because we're not trying to choo choo.
Yeah, nah.
Hell no.
We ain't even
no.
trying to go back there.
Okay. It was
Nah,
that
'cause
bad.
No, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, but
Just the other is annoying. The situation.
it's the other side. It's not no point of like
nigga.
pulling it up. However,
How have y'all been friends though?
shoot, I've been here for 5 years. I've been in Miami for 5 years now. So
Okay. Where you originally from?
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Okay.
Yes,
We met during the quarantine, like right when it started.
We met during the quarantine.
Okay.
Let me tell you how we met.
Yeah.
Okay, so
y'all been doing quarantine parties?
They closed the club. They closed all the clubs in Miami. And they closed the
Everything
club
was
in Miami.
closed.
I had just I was only here a year and a half by the time the clubs closed. And I'm like, psh, now in Ohio, all my stuff is paid for. I don't pay no rent. So when I moved down here, I had rent. And I was like, whoo, this is a little different for a chick to keep up with.
It's a lot of rent.
Because when I left, my husband was like, all right, bye. You do that, you're going to do that on your own. So he helped me the first few months, but it was like, he knew I wasn't, So now we had to transition down here.
Okay.
But anyways.
So he's here too.
Sometimes, yes.
Okay.
So it's kind of back and forth.
Okay.
So with the during quarantine,
He don't watch podcasts like ours, so
No. So
yeah.
3 months into the quarantine being down, I scroll down my timeline and I see girls raking up money out. So I call my homeboy J1. I'm like, J1, I see chicks. Where's these chicks at? He was like, this the address, go there tonight. So I go there that night. I get there. She was like, my list is already full. We're done. I was like, bro, no. So let me tell you what I do. I had already had got a little buzz before I went over there. And I'm standing outside. Everybody was coming. They like, dang, you cold. I was like, oh, go tell Shorty she need to come out here and get me. She won't let me dance. She won't let me dance. She won't let me dance. So I keep telling people. Finally, she came out like, if one more person come tell me to come get you at the door. And I was really surprised because all of the customers that was going in, they really was like going to find her.
Yeah.
So she came out and she was like, how much money you got?
They're like, it's a girl outside. I'm like, bro, we done. They made me go outside to see this.
Yeah.
She was like, how much money you got? And I was like, look. So I was like, I got the tip in here. She was like, go. As soon as we go in there, the customers that I was like outside talking to, they was waiting on me to come in because I was making my booty clap. I'm clown. Like I need to be in here.
You're outside.
I'm outside
giving them a
clowning
show.
in the front parking lot. I need to be in this club. So as I'm trying to get in the club or whatever, finally she come let me in there. As soon as I go in there, I see the main situation that I was trying to get to.
Okay.
She made the two girls that she was dancing, clean it up. I'm gonna say her name, Barbie. Was it Barbie,
Now you gonna have a
Barbie?
You gonna have a whole.
Is that just her name? The chocolate one with the short hair?
Yeah.
Okay, Barbie. Barbie. That's my baby doll. I love her.
Okay, I was gonna say, don't ignite no stripper beats. We don't want.
No. It was good.
Glad TV situation.
No. It was totally good.
Okay.
So I go in there and I see her, and she told the girls that she had to clean up. She had 4 or 5 bands. Yeah, she had 4 or 5 bands. And when I tell you, I was in that piece of moon walking, made it clap. So when she come past, and I'm look like, yeah, you see me? I'm here. I'm a good thing.
Yeah.
So from there, I tried to show that, like, because she was the only thing going during quarantine. And once she started going, other people start following up. So at that point, I was trying to let her know, like, look, I'm down. I know what's up. I know how to, you could be Batman, I'll be Robin. I just been Robin for Pinky for, you know what I'm saying, 4 or 5 years. So I need to be over here, and I'm gonna let you know I'm loyal when I'm down. So I just stayed loyal.
Let me tell y'all how I found out she was loyal. So like, let's just say about four parties later that she do for me. We have a party, right? And at the end, you know, all my dancers, if I have like 11 dancers or 15 dancers, they're going to snitch on the person that wasn't dancing. So everybody in the whole
Don't
club,
use the snitch word. We're very sensitive with a snitch word.
everybody in the whole club share the money. All just throw the money all over the floor and we clean it. We all count it at the end of the night. I make sure I bring about 200K at once so all that can get thrown.
Okay.
At the end of the night, the girl's going to be like, she was not dancing. She was not dancing. She was not dancing. So at this particular night, they was like, this one girl was not dancing. I'm like, excuse me, honey, I just gotta let you know that you're not gonna get the same amount as everybody else because everybody complaining about you not dancing. And this stood up. She was like, oh, I'm getting my money. You got me. And as soon as she said that, not even just you, it was you and goddamn.
No, I walked in the door during a complete argument. I see her and another girl trying to get to the girl. Now what had happened was the girl didn't know, so I slid, bink, bink, bink.
No, this jumped over a table. Ain't no fucking slid. She jumped over a table. Just cleared a whole table to get to the, like, the stood up, started talking to me. One of my girls was about to get her, but all I saw was Silver come out of nowhere, jumped over the table and was like, kerpow. She was like, don't talk to my boss like that. I was like, oh.
And y'all have been friends ever since?
We were friends ever since, baby.
It's okay. You need some water? Okay. Oh, damn. Okay. All right. Don't let it. You okay? Lord Jesus.
Praise the Lord, thanks.
Okay. All right. Well, that was an interesting story.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's been history ever since.
It's been history ever since.
Okay. You good? Okay. You sure? Go that way. Try not to hit the camera though when you go that way. What's wrong?
Right there with her little kid. I said, I am so sorry. Started running.
Oh my God. Lord Jesus. She about to call the front office. I didn't know.
She's good. She laughed.
I remember I told you it was a kid out there because I was like, I'm so glad they went in the room because
I know, that's why I didn't want to walk down the hallway.
Yeah. Normally we don't have children up here. It's just lawyers and doctors and stuff.
That's what I figured. I need to walk down the hallway. I need to walk.
Look at that. Ass just sweating on
It's okay.
losing weight.
She said, I need to walk by the hallway through the offices real quick. That was one right here, the one that came out. He's a lawyer.
Oh, just gonna walk that way. This is my type. Yes, baby, the ones that don't be at the club. This is my type. Hello.
I think maybe he probably go during the day on lunch.
See, that is what I need. I need that. He could drop me off and I could Uber home.
See? Look at that.
By the time he getting up for work, I'm coming in, making him breakfast, giving him a kiss, and let him know we about to take the call from my husband, and then I'm going to sleep.
I'm so done. Okay, so I take it because I really wanted you guys to talk about that, and I'm glad y'all touched on that because I see a lot of girls, they're getting bodies done on care credits. And then they're having to go work to pay the care credit off. It's like, and I'm like, how is it that you have
I wish I would have knew about it.
I be seeing people fake selling care. I be seeing people fake selling care credit, and I be like, I don't get it. If it's on credit, baby, you don't need it. I don't know. I ain't never gotten no credit. Please check my roster. Check my roster.
Swipe my credit
So
card.
how often do y'all do parties?
Every weekend.
Every weekend?
Yeah, several weeks.
What do y'all charge? What are y'all prices normally like?
That's
different?
not nobody's business.
It varies. No, I'm just saying it varies.
So y'all are not in clubs. Y'all are.
I did
Private parties, but yeah, we did.
Okay,
I
okay.
did say G5. Sometimes we be able we trap on the river.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. Cool.
KODs sometimes. It just depends on like what
Randomly,
the event is.
Random.
Yeah, whatever the event is.
Drake there, we there.
I'm going with
Puff Daddy.
I'm going with the turn up.
Now, what have been some of your celebrity, situations before? Who want to
You
drop
ever
a
had
name or
any
two?
celebrity situation?
Yeah, you ever had any? You know, this is
before?
a celebrity-based platform.
Look at this.
We
She gotta
tell
go
all
back.
their.
She gotta
But let me
revert back
see
to
what
the
the
book.
chapter is.
I think it's called, what is it called? The Rapper?
The rapper.
It might be.
You got a whole section called The Rapper?
I don't know. Let me see. Hold on. First of all, I'm sorry because
We're gonna read this now. We're gonna drop names now, and I'm gonna ask a few questions. Anybody new? Has Dwight contacted you since our interview?
No, but I talked to Shaq.
I saw Shaquille O'Neal. I saw you outside the shoe store. Okay, go get that. We need that. Hurry up now. Look. All right. Look, she looking too.
What did I put it under? Hold on. Let me go back to the
Go.
front.
You got a table of contents?
I
You did a rapper before?
Yeah. What rapper? Which one?
Future, 2 Chainz. Let me guess.
No, girl. This is we still on?
Yes. We still got the camera on, so we good.
It's going down.
Not Young Jock. Girl, I can see that. He's really
Actually,
cool.
Everybody had Jock though.
Back in the day when it was going down, it was going down. It was going down. But I had like
the trash.
I had them.
It went down.
It was a really. I don't know if you guys remember like back in the day when T.I. had his friend get shot up in the club in Cincinnati. His best friend was a security guard. And then he had to go like back to Ohio to testify for the situation. I was there that night. So I'm in the section next to them. It was cool. It was T.I., Jock, and they whole little crew. A crazy fight. So, we get invited over, me and my sisters or whatever, we get invited over. And we over there kicking it, talking in with them or whatever. Next thing you know, T.I. gets into a fight with somebody in the club, and it then turned super crazy.
Okay.
They then started fighting like crazy, and now they taking us out of the club. So they had vans in the front. When we go to the other side of the club, which is like the open area, while we on that side of the club, that's the fight come on this side of the club. Time to go. As we going down the highway, I was in one of the cars that was three back before the shooting started that killed the girl. They killed his security, and then it shot one of my homegirls in the face. She got shot through her mouth.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh my God. Is she okay now?
Yeah, she's alive now. Actually, she got shot in the mouth. She got shot through this, but she's okay. So back then, that was the night. So we go I go to the hotel room with him. Okay. And me, my sisters, it was supposed to be like a little turn up or whatever. Okay. And afterwards, stuff goes down. But it was kind of crazy because it wasn't just like, oh yeah, we just banging F-U-C-K or whatever.
You can, that's okay.
Oh, it wasn't that we just banged them, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. It was more like he was grieving for his friend who had just passed away. So it became like something different. And
T.I.?
No, Jock. No, I've never been with T.I. I've never been with T.I. So it was like...
Because he used to have a lot of parties. I think he still do.
That's what I heard. I don't know. I never participated in any
You gotta get Nick up there in Atlanta to get you out of one of them parties. So
We've been to Atlanta.
We've been to Atlanta. I don't want to
saying.
go to the freak party.
But yeah.
she said,
Yeah, I don't want to go to the freak parties unless I'm getting paid. I don't go nowhere unless I'm getting paid.
Now the type of parties he has, I think they're
I'm not having
do y'all do those?
No.
Not unless
We're not whores.
Okay.
Wait, not unless
On
it's
the
my
weekend. I mean during the week.
I participated in my own grown festivities. So speak for yourself. I participated in my own grown festivities, but it's got to be with my man, okay?
Okay.
Just kidding.
No, it's okay. So Young Jock is the only celebrity that you've been with.
The only one?
No.
Who's else? This is what we do over here. They want to know.
Oh.
I do value.
It's okay, y'all. Just
I
let
only
it
been
out.
with one other celebrity. That was Baby Blue. Baby Blue. Whoa.
Does he really got a big?
No.
Because he just did a whole interview.
It's like this big.
Oh,
And that's that.
He just
Look,
did a
this
whole podcast.
This is it.
He did a whole podcast saying that when he got booked in prison or came out of prison or something, I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna try to put that clip in here. And he was saying that his PO officer was like, when he pulled out the piss with, she was like, oh, baby blue, pretty Ricky. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, you bragging on your normally the ones that brag on it, they not working with that. So you've seen it.
A big could be like, my dick ain't big. My shit little and trying to trick your ass. But nah.
Okay, so we got the exclusive here. We're gonna make sure that clip hits
He
TikTok.
got a little situation, you know, but he a really good dude. He got a little situation, but you know he's
When
a
you
good
say
dude.
he got a little, but he a good dude.
Yeah, basically.
How much he pay you?
He didn't pay me nothing. That was my boy at one point.
So you was in a relationship.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. We was actually trying to talk, and his fucking baby mama got me fired from G5 at that time just because this bitch didn't want me around because her baby daddy wanted me. Like, it was just weird. I was just like, I'm done with the drama. You too little. I ain't got.
Not for you. Who's the other guy? Let me see. Is he in the book?
They in the book, and I'm gonna tell
They
you.
gonna
I'm gonna tell
buy
y'all.
the book.
I'm gonna tell y'all to go buy the book, but I personally
Link below.
buy the book, and y'all will see who the
I'ma
other
link the
celebrities
book.
is. I respectfully.
But give us one more. One more. Come on now. Come on now. Just one more.
One more was celebrity.
It's on the tip
he
of your
sucked before,
tongue.
just randomly mentioned.
I wasn't sucking the.
Oh, she don't suck.
Just one more.
I'm trying to figure out which one I want to say. Hold on. No. Because
It's a couple of them I won't call out.
Give me
I
the
love these.
At the,
I call out the little rinky dink ones I talk to. I ain't baby blue.
The vixen.
that's the one because that's where it starts. It does. I think it starts there.
Let me skim. I'm a very fast. Come on now, you can give me one.
Just
more
tell us
now.
like
Just
maybe
one more.
a little hint.
I thought that said future.
What up?
I wish I had Future. I ain't have Future.
They said he's
No, I don't wish
Hold
I had
up.
Future. Future not my
I'm gonna
type.
tell you in your ear.
Let me see. I'm scanning. Videos in the background. You can Google images.
Oh,
Who
no,
is it? You know,
no. She's
whispering.
trying to make me look like a clown.
Who?
Hell no, I can't say his name.
Okay.
Now she just reminded me about a dick I forgot about. God.
You told me it was good, so that's all.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't.
Said it was good.
It doesn't matter.
All right.
Who? It's in your past. It shouldn't matter.
Nah,
He ain't even in the
sometimes
book.
we do stuff and we just do it and we just like, why did I do that?
Y'all can't do that now.
Let me at least. I'm at least get you somewhere.
Silver, you crazy.
Look at me. You see me? I'm trying to figure out who. You don't understand. This is what I do for a living.
I know, but it's a couple.
I'm gonna tell them
Here's
not to
look.
buy your book if you don't. Let me see.
Hold
Link
on.
in the
Hold on.
link
Hold
below.
on, wait.
I
I'm
want
trying to.
the one.
Hold on, wait. I'm
The
gonna-
rapper.
You know this is my copyright.
Okay.
Look.
Let me see the rapper.
Hold on. Cause you got to read it out the book if you go. Cause I'm not gonna say it.
Okay.
Puff Daddy. I saw you was at Puff Daddy's
I
party.
was at Puff Daddy's party.
I'm
and
looking for names. We're trying to
Topaz was
scan.
performing. So she's scanning. Oh my God! Hold on.
2 Chainz.
I can't stand you. No, it ain't even no. I swear to God, no. It's not even no.
She said no.
He married.
I've never slept with 2 Chainz.
I'm just calling that.
Did you?
Read
Did
the
you
book.
suck his?
No. See, no.
You're
like,
not a good liar.
no, I never slept with. You know, it would be funny if my inserted a picture of me and him. I got some pictures of me and 2 Chainz, but baby, no, I never slept.
Did he
with 2
pay
Chainz.
you?
I never slept with 2 Chainz.
Did he pay you?
I can't.
Ooh, she wanna know. That's be her main fucking question. Did he pay you? Was it free?
Yeah.
She wanna know. Well, why is that so important? Did he pay for the?
Okay.
Listen.
Y'all gotta buy the book so y'all can see, because it's in there.
I'm gonna tell them not to buy the book if you don't give me one more name. Jazzy Faye.
Wait, see, that's why I didn't wait.
That's what it was, friend.
No, that's not even just only.
Is it little? That's what we had next.
Let me read this chapter.
I'm TashaK today.
No, I didn't even put no details of me and the other.
Well, so at the end of the day, it was the right decision with all that was going on in my life. Now, photo shoots, runway, fashion shows, radio interviews, even an extra lifetime. All this newfound success I was having. And the run-ins with several different men in the entertainment industry. Bobby Valentino. Mano. Grammy Award-winning producer Jazzy Faye. Oh, I got some questions. So listen.
I ain't answering none.
Listen.
I ain't answering none.
Bobby Valentino, you sure he liked you?
I had to ask him about that. That's
Really into you though? Did he seem like he was into you?
That's my friend to this day. Yeah.
Did you ask him about that? Because I mean, listen.
I did ask him about that, and he denied it.
But he was in the video, though.
He was in the video. He was giving out that man
It was
house.
a
He
couple
was running.
videos.
That man had his keys and all that.
It was a couple videos.
And I was so sorry because a few people at the time, I was started getting tied to that situation, so that came through. That came through.
Okay.
I should be so ready, bruh.
Jazzy Faye, what was that experience like?
It was absolutely amazing. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Because he kind of round.
Like he
Huh? He's kind of round.
Did you have to do all the work?
I was drunk as
Brown be popping when they get on top
I
of
was
you
drunk
with
as
that gut.
but when I tell you,
That feel
His
good.
whole front body is in the front. It's not just
I
the
love
gut.
fat.
Was he sweating a lot? Because see, I used to be a server, and he used to come in the restaurant, and he always was just sweating for no reason. He wasn't sweating a lot. Come. You gonna
keep her
really
mouth
think-
closed.
and this is all allegedly, of course. Listen, I wasn't there.
but it is all true. I ain't never gonna lie on my coochie, okay? FYI. If it's in the book, it happened, baby. I was
Allegedly.
putting it out there, okay? It ain't no allegedly. It
So you
went
heard
in,
me say
it went in there. We did.
I'm saying allegedly because I wasn't there. But listen, here's the thing. Jazzy Faye, like, I mean, was this during the height of his career or after?
I just know I walked through the house and he had the plaques from Sierra and Mariah Carey and Next and all of the people. And I definitely was it was a very powerful experience to me, and I loved it.
Powerful.
Yes, it was.
He's
And
a big guy, so what you mean?
Yep,
It was
he
a
was
big
a big,
thrust.
powerful, chubby man.
Now he's short now,
He is.
so he came probably to under your boots.
She's
Nah,
5'2".
I'm 5'2".
You are not 5'2".
I'm
she is.
5'2", baby. I'm
She
short.
got on heels
I
right
got on
now.
heels right now. I'm 5'2".
How tall are you?
How tall you think I'm is?
5'4".
Yeah, you taller than me. Do you want me to take these heels off?
Take them off, friend.
Oh,
Show
you got
up.
on stiletto. Okay, don't worry about it. Yeah,
You sure? Because I'm
No,
only
you good.
5'2".
You
He's
good.
taller than
Okay,
me.
I'm just trying to make sure we. Now I want the name that you whispered.
No. I don't even think she. No.
We not gonna.
No, because
That's
all
just
she
a
can do
love.
is tell his show. She ain't even gonna know his name.
His show.
Yeah.
He got a show.
Yes.
TV show.
Yes.
His name, baby. I know his name.
No, don't play with me.
Is he
not
a,
gonna say it.
Is he a
Okay.
judge?
Hell no, I ain't no judge.
Oh, we
Wait, a judge? Like Judge Mathis?
Mathis or somebody.
Oh, no. His name not in there either.
Yeah, we ain't gonna go there.
Okay, you said my,
Too big of a celebrity. You want to keep him
Bill.
quiet.
You said I got my friend William Linton, aka Dollar Bill.
Shout out to Dollar Bill.
That's a real
937. Yeah.
He a pimp?
Yes, he used to be back in the day when they was
Y'all
doing
got
the
to why knows for
DVDs,
real.
he
Y'all
was-
got to get
He was
this
selling
book.
the DVDs. Back in the day, Dollar Bill was selling DVDs. He had girls busting it wide open on his
When we
DVDs.
saw Players Club, wasn't it? What's his name? Bernie Mac with Dollar Bill. So that was a real character.
But Dollar, his name was Dollar Bill prior to that movie.
Okay.
He been set in stone. Wait, how old was I when Players Club came out? I don't know how long his name been Dollar Bill, but
Came
it's
out
been
like
a very long
97.
time.
If I'm not
97.
mistaken.
Oh,
If I'm
heck.
not-
She got a whole chapter on Jock. Do his wife know?
I was way prior to his wife.
Made it
He
to
just
a
got
book.
married.
Yeah, that was way prior to
I know,
his
and I
wife.
feel bad. Like I had
just
to,
got married.
I had to. I think I interrupted that marriage.
How?
Well, huh? You do look like Jock wife a little bit.
I don't even know what she looked like.
You?
Dang.
You?
She's
I'm gonna go with her name. I'm just trying to make sure I'm just skimming, but y'all gotta get this book. This is better than Confessions of a Video Vixen. Looks like.
Link below. Get the book. Dime hers. I buy silver bands. Period.
And to anybody out there wanting to get their body done too, read this so she can tell you who to go to, who not to go to, what doctors
What
to fuck
to do
with.
before you go
Definitely.
to surgery.
Yes, something.
Read that before you go make that decision.
Okay, when you gonna write a book?
Girl, it's coming. I need to.
You just get.
I'm working on my next one also.
What's the next book gonna be about?
It's actually going to be there's a part in my book called Tammy, and I got to go back into Tammy.
Who is Tammy?
I saw that name in here, Tammy. It's a lot.
Dance name?
My dance. No, I've
Be a
always
new
been
chapter
sober.
in my
I've been
mind.
sober
Being a stripper was not nearly as bad as selling my body as I had been doing with Tammy. Oh my God.
since Tammy was different. Tammy was from another planet. Let me tell y'all about Tammy. I'm gonna give you a quick little summary about
Is that your alter ego or is that somebody?
No, this is a real person.
No, she said I also, Tammy, I was at a low point, needed quick cash, but I also needed to pay my own way. Tammy was a distant thought, but everything she and I had been through showed me that I'm capable of using my body to bring in money. Stripping would bring in revenue into my household. Okay, so who is Tammy?
Okay, let me tell you about Tammy. So Tammy started off, I got it when I got a telephone call basically that my younger sister had got in trouble at school and that she was about to fight. So my mama wasn't available. I go to the school. Okay. The other parent in this situation, she's sitting there with her little leather cap on, her big oversized Gucci bag, leather jacket, and I'm just like, I'm coming from work. At the time, I was working at a restaurant. I didn't even have my restaurant yet. So I'm sitting here working on some bum. You know, I got on a uniform. And she was like, oh my God, you're so pretty. Da 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 da. Take that fucking sweater, take that shirt off. We need to do something else. Let's go out later. Okay. So I was like, okay, cool. We exchanged numbers after my sister and her daughter had got back cool and we fixed the issue. So later on that night, she picked me up. She was in the Mercedes truck. She took me to her house. Big house. She have 2 other Mercedeses in the driveway. House was amazing, and she was very loving, catering everything to me. She started going from being happy-go-lucky to like start tripping on some weird stuff. Make a long story short, down the line, she would always tell me about how she would get into fights with her own friends and all of this other stuff. So one day we out at this club. It's this is a year into our friendship. We didn't fought people together. Like we deep into our friendship. She always tripped on other people, never tripped on me. This night she decides to turn on. She didn't even turn on me. My sister, we outside and there was a deck. You know how like a deck is wood. My sister walking and her heel get caught in the wood and she tripped into me and Tammy. Tammy picks my sister up and push her off of her. So my sister like, dang, it was an accident. She was like, you bumped into me. And we like, it was an accident. And Tammy turned into her usual Tammy self to other people, into my sister. And I was like, no. Don't do that. Relax. This my sister. This my sister. This my sister. So at this point, Tammy keep trying to get around me to get to my sister, and my sister trying to get around her. Like it turned from 0 to 100 real quick. So I'm telling Tammy to stop. I'm telling my sister to stop. And I said, Tammy, stop. You're gonna make me choose between you and my sister. She was like, choose. And at that point, she pushed past me and knocked my mama on the ground. I'm telling you, she flatlined my mama. When I saw my mama going on the ground, I'm sorry, Tammy, I don't know you no more, baby. I don't know you no more. Me and my sister jumped. We jumped. After we jumped her, she went into the parking lot. And so we get kicked out the club. When we go to the parking lot, Tammy hops in her Mercedes-Benz truck, put that car in drive, hit me with her car. She put the car in reverse and ran my body over. She put the car in reverse and ran my body over a second time. So the first time she hit me and the second 2 times she hit me, she ran my body over with the car. And then the third time, this bitch was trying to kill me. The third time...
She was on her Suge Knight.
Oh, yes. And the third time, my mama was able to drag me out of view like they catching on to what's going on.
Where she at? I'm finna go fight right now. Where she at? What Tammy?
Well, how many bones did you break?
She
how long
crushed she crushed 4 ribs. I hadn't had a bowel movement for over 68 days. That process did not work. They ended up doing like some other process in order for me to discharge, but I wasn't even eating. Did
you have a colostomy bag?
Yes, I had a neck brace. I was on crutches. I had so many tire screeches over my body. Like if you would have been there, I have a crazy different body because this mug be healing itself. Okay. But yes, I had tire scratches linked across my body. I was on the news and everything. Yes. Shit. It was really, really bad. She ended up...
How old were you when this happened?
So I ended up using that money to buy my restaurant. So I was about 23, 24.
You sued her ass?
Her car insurance cashed me out because she hit me with the car.
How much did you get for that?
$170,000.
Oh, that's
I'm finna go get a car. Yeah. Excuse me, y'all.
She said she about to go get it.
That's all medical. That is all medical bills. Okay, wait. So you can't go to the bathroom right there. Yeah.
Black shorts.
I don't want them trying to call security up here. Look. Okay.
I'm standing in front of the camera.
It's okay. It's okay.
Listen. They ain't got no money. They can't throw no money. Listen. Look. Okay. Damn, you got a whole...
And my book is
put them on right here. Yeah.
She feeling that wine.
I am. What the hell?
Man, she put a little of that stuff we got caught with in this.
No, but listen, you know what we're gonna do? You know what? You got like 2 seconds because I'm gonna end it here because we've been sitting here 2 hours.
Really?
Yeah, we've been here 2 hours. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, be careful.
Oh my God, they play too much. Okay. Watch the camera.
Yeah, sit down. So I'm gonna do an outro. You can tell everybody where they can find you. I know that wine running through you. It is. But Neek, thank you so much for coming back. Thank you for bringing your friend Silver. Sure, I can see why she wanted you here. You guys are just never ending stories. So I think I'm gonna have you guys
I'm pretty sure we're gonna be back.
You will. Absolutely.
Jeez.
Okay. Because we got to see who y'all are servicing at these parties, whose husbands are there that are not supposed to be there.
We ain't gonna tell you that. We don't do that, baby.
Are
you
involved
your husbands,
in
baby.
any extracurricular activities.
I ain't gonna tell.
Yeah, because last time she was here, she said that she got a girl that can knock a husband off in 30 seconds or less.
Milan.
Like she was like, the wife will never know about it. That's oh dear. Like Jesus Christ.
Too much wine. It's time to go. He said.
See, listen. Thank you so much. Okay, listen, Silver. I want the viewers to go ahead and buy your book. The link is below. It is full of wine, not tea. Wine, you know we don't do tea over here, okay? Dying for Curves, written by Silver Bands, okay? Your entire life story up until now. I think you do need a part 2.
Yeah, I definitely need a part 2.
And so let us know when your next book is going to come out. And Neek, please tell everybody where they can find you, where they can follow you.
You can follow me.
How they can book you.
On Instagram at SoUnique954. And to book us for your parties, you can hit us up at Kitty On Demand 1, the number 1. Kitty, Kitty, On Demand like Comcast, and the number 1.
All right. And with that being said, now we got to go.
Hold on, wait. Follow me too. Silver Bands.
Oh, yes,
BANDZ. Okay. And buy the book. But my name is Silver Bands on social media.
Perfect.
Yeah, you can find her on my page too.
Thank you so much. So I'm going to let y'all get dressed, okay? Because they cannot walk outside of the studio complex like this. And y'all can go to the bathroom. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
I'm going to get out so y'all can go ahead and get dressed and stuff. All right. All right, and we back. What'd I tell you? Listen. It was a lot going on in the interview. We actually had to cut it. See, what happened was, let me tell you, we're gonna show you the part because we didn't turn off the cameras. So when we left the room, they stayed in the room to get dressed, and we got the audio from that, and they just go ahead and reveal all the lies they done told through that interview. We're going to show that on TashaKLive.com, okay? Because we're about to head over to TashaKLive.com right now. It's at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? I knew if I had to put this on TashaKLive.com, they wouldn't have watched it. They don't listen. The VIPs up on TashaKLive.com. They don't fuck with this kind of shit at all. They don't. So listen, at 7 p.m. coming up, we're gonna definitely be talking about Monique. Okay, we're gonna be talking about Rocky Bivens. I'm gonna let you guys know when this next unique part 2 is gonna come out, and these receipts are pretty heavy. Okay, that's why I ain't even worried about y'all in a rush because these receipts are so heavy. You're gonna be like, what? It's federal. It's federal, okay? We're definitely going to be talking about the Bible, okay? I'm getting a lot of people getting offended because I got a Bible on my desk. They say I shouldn't gossip and have a Bible on the desk. Who told you that? Blue checks, okay? All these new blue check rollouts, definitely going to be discussing that from a creative standpoint. Tyrese and Paul Walker, out of all the women in the world, they can't seem to find women on their own, okay? Akon almost being threatened to be deleted by Twitter. Kim K and her doppelganger. We're also going to be talking about Megan Thee Stallion. She locks up yet another black man, okay? We're going to be talking about a bus driver that was just recently fired. I think what's she doing to them kids? She just cussed out our children, okay? We're definitely going to be discussing that. I'm siding with the bus driver, okay? McDonald's having to close their corporate offices and lay off thousands and thousands of people, okay? Definitely gonna be talking about Monique's comedy special, Kodak Black, changing his life, and Flo Rida. Definitely got a strong exclusive on Flo Rida and his son. Unfortunately, his son fell from a 5-story building. And broke a lot of bones in his body. I mean, his son already had health issues. We're gonna be discussing that because that's he's a sperm donor. Don't even get me started, okay? Along with what happened with Rocky Piven's niece, okay? In that situation, because according to her, she slept with her uncle in LaTasha's house. So I just want to know if the marriage is that open that he's so open he can go sleep with his nieces, okay? Allegedly, I wasn't there, okay? This is according to the niece, okay? All of that coming up in 15 minutes on TashaKLive.com. Please subscribe via the website. Then you can download the app. Stream everywhere. I will see you guys shortly. I'm going to give you guys time to get ready, go wash, go bleach your phones down and everything like that, and come back anew. And with that being said, now I got to go. Oh, thank you all so much for watching. Y'all asked me why Teddy been sleeping with me. He at the house. I'm going to bring him back. If you have tips on your favorite celebrities, please feel free to hit me via unwinewithtashak@gmail.com. I'm actually starting an expose Facebook group, so you guys don't have to email me. You guys don't have to hit me in my Instagram DM and I don't see it. So I'm going to be linking, starting Friday, our private Facebook group. It's going to be private. You have to join and follow rules. And you guys can post all your wine in that group. If there's a you want to expose, okay? If you got tips on your favorite celebrities, you hit the group and I'm going to take it and I'm going to post it to said site. Or you can hit me and be like, Tasha, check your messenger. I got hella receipts, okay? And also, why y'all keep asking why I'm holding this fork? This is I got an announcement. It's like a band conductor. You know when and you know I'm ADD, so I need something to help my thoughts. Whoop, boop, boop, boop. Otherwise, I'm gonna go. It's just gonna float. I'm a Pisces. It's just gonna be in the water. Okay. If you want to advertise on my platform, please hit Chelsea at ads@TashaKLive.com. If you have a story that you want us to possibly present, have something happen to you, something very traumatic or something happen, you never know, okay? Anything but advertising. If you have a true story that you want people to know, please feel free to hit us at stories@TashaKLive.com. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, like or dislike the video. I am so sorry to have to put y'all through that trauma that y'all just watched, but sometimes we just got to get a little dirty out here, okay? We carry our Clorox wipes and things like that, okay? And so with that being said, I'll see y'all actually in 13 minutes on TashaKLive.com. Get your ass on over there. Now I got to go. Bye.